thank goodness you can't see what I'm fully wearing because honestly I don't have any pants on. What up everybody, it's girl Michelle, the creator of Muse Infused. Welcome back, welcome here. If you're new, hi, what's happening, let's be friends. Today I'm going to be doing a morning versus night routine of what I do. So basically what I do in the morning, my makeup routine, and then how I like clean my face and take it off. So as you can see, my face has been pretty okay. I mean, like, honestly, I'm getting my period soon. So, you know, that normally causes in like excess oils and I get a little bit, you know, more, I wouldn't say acne, but like, you know, spots and stuff. So I had this big pimple here the other day. It's gone now, thank God. But anyway, so we'll basically just be going over what I do in the morning. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a cotton pad and this simple toner. It's 100% alcohol free, which is really important because I actually have dry skin. And if I use any beauty products that contain alcohol, it really dries out my skin and that's what causes more breakouts. So I basically just put this all over my T-zone where I get the most oil, kind of go dab it around the rest of my face and kind of let that dry. And then what I'm going to be doing is grabbing my Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer. It has SPF 15 in it, which is really good. You should always be putting sunscreen on your face every day. So I like that this moisturizer has sunscreen incorporated in it. Basically just massage that all around my face. Now today I'm going to be doing like a really simple everyday look. So it's not anything really like extravagant, but it's definitely something that for me in like an everyday kind of setting. So after I get that moisturizer, I put a little bit down my neck, on my chest. So after we're moisturized, I like to start with this Maybelline Master Camo Color Correcting Pen in an orange. Now I have really big eyes, so I get really dark under circles underneath my eyes. It's an everyday struggle. So basically I put that all underneath my eyes. And then also, as I mentioned before, I have this spot on my face from where that pimple used to be. So I'm going to take the NYX, I don't know how you say it, Color Correcting Concealer Palette. It has a bunch of cool shades. I'm going to take the green and just dab it on that spot there. So after I do the color correction, I take a wet beauty blender, beauty sponge, whatever, and just kind of blend out that orange a little bit, just so it's not so harsh, and around the green. So I basically have been in the sun quite a lot lately. So I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the 16-hour one, in medium peach. And it's a little bit light, like it's nice for highlighting the under eyes, but I actually mix it with the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer in W4-5. It says light/medium. So this one's a little bit too dark and this one's a little bit too light. So when I mix them together, they actually end up like creating a really nice color that actually matches my skin really well. Let's start. So basically with this one is I go 3 stripes, a little bit on my chin, on the bridge of my nose, and 1 stripe in the middle. Then I take the True Match and go 1, 2, 3. This is the mixture of colors that I put on my face, and then I take my beauty blender and blend it out. So I start with my chin and my nose because those are the lightest points and I don't really want to mix the concealer in those colors. And then I blend under my eye. So now that that's all blended out, I think it's kind of different for everybody, but like my skin is normally pretty clear, so I don't really like wearing foundation every day. I find because of my dry skin, it really kind of dries out like my skin throughout the day. I just find like my everyday kind of like general makeup, I don't really want to wear foundation because I don't really like the like very full face kind of makeup look on just like an everyday casual event. I will use foundation when I'm going out somewhere or if I'm going to an event or like whatever. So it kind of differs, but this is an everyday look. So that is what I'm showing you. Now what I also like to do is take the e.l.f. concealer, the medium peach, and I do a couple small dots under my eye because as I said, I still have very dark under eyes and I just like to brighten it up. So I use my finger for this because I find it leaves more product than using the sponge. And I just blend that out so that it gives me a little bit of a highlighting effect under the eye. Alright, then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. HD powder in sheer. This is a loose powder that I use to, I don't want to say bake, but like I definitely use it to set the spots that I used the concealer. And I take the little pad that actually came with it. I find it's really good. I haven't found a good like way to pack on any powder except with this, and it actually comes with it, which is great. So basically I just take this I like putting more of it underneath my eye and letting it sit the longest just because I do have, like I said, very big eyes, so I do have like quite the line underneath my eye. It sets the concealer for like literally all day. I have hardly any creasing when I do this kind of powder set. I look like went a little crazy with the powders. Don't do drugs, kids. So next I want to take the L'Oreal True Match in Buff Beige, which I've been using for, oh my god, forever. It's darker than the sheer powder, and I just find because it's just a good way to kind of blend in the lighter colors and the darker colors just to kind of give me a better color in general. So I basically just brush this all around my face, except for under my eyes. That comes later. Now that that's done, I'm gonna get into a little bit of contouring and blush and highlighter. We'll also do the brows and a little mascara, and we're done. So I'm gonna be taking my Sephora brush, honestly, no clue what size. This size. I'm gonna be taking my NYX highlight and contour palette. I'm not going to show it to you because I've had this palette forever. I should probably get a new one, but it still has all of the contour powders that I like, so that's what I've been using. Okay, fine, I'll show you. So I use these two shades. I take Tan and Toffee, mix them together, and just kind of do a little bit of under the cheekbone, a little down the ear, a little down the jawline. Okay, so after the contour is done, I think it looks pretty good, I take the NYX blush in Hamptons. That's my favorite color. I absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, I need a new one. It's like just this beautiful pink, almost a little bit corally. It's beautiful. And just pack that onto my cheeks. Okay, so after we're done doing blush, I'm going to take the NYX, I know, this should be a NYX review. I love their products. Anyways, in Girls Talk, it's like a little highlighter. I think it's eyeshadow, but like it's such a beautiful highlighter and it works so well on my skin. So yeah, I need a new one of these too. And I take my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush because I don't have a proper highlight brush. But this really seems to do the trick. And I basically just highlight on top of my cheekbones. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh. I love you. Go a little under the brow bone. A little bit on the tip of the nose. And up my cupid's bow. Tiny bit on the chin. That looks good. And then I normally take the other side and do my inner corners as well. All right, we're so pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go back with this big brush and our L'Oreal True Match powder and basically just dab in it a little bit and swipe off the rest of this powder. That's been sitting there for a minute. Oh, now I look less like a crackhead. Okay, so next we're gonna do brows. I mean, I have some pretty thick brows already, but I have a few little like kind of bald patches where the end should be. So basically I just brush up the brow to kind of get rid of any powder in it. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. And then what I do is I brush down on where I'm gonna put the product. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio in brown, which looks like this. And I take a little bit of that and just outline the top. Then I brush it up, see where that sits. Fill in the bottom, fill in the middle. Go a little bit underneath here, a little bit above here. And that's how I do my brows. All right, so brows are done. Next, we're just gonna move on to our second last step. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. And then I'm gonna be using Maybelline Lash Sensational and just put that on my eyelashes. Woohoo! So makeup is done. Next, I'm just gonna set it with my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. And there you have it. Let's get some natural light look. So here is the finished look. My simple everyday routine. It literally took 20 minutes, so this is really good if you're like running out the door or you have to go to work or like whatever. So if I wanted to go faster, I mean, I can normally take like 10 to 15 minutes if I skip the contour and the highlight and the brows, but yeah, this is just a quick everyday routine where I look semi-normal, and this will last me throughout the day, and I will see you in a couple hours when I film the nighttime routine. Okay, hey everybody, so I gotta talk a little quiet because my boyfriend's in bed, but I've had a long day. I am ready to go to bed, so I'm going to take off my makeup and show you my night routine. So what I'm gonna start with is the headband, get all my hair back. So I look a little crazy, but that's okay. I'm gonna start with taking 3 cotton pads. I'm gonna take my Simple Micellar Cleansing Water. I love the Simple brand. I use it for my toner and makeup wipes. Sometimes I use makeup wipes to take off my makeup, but that's more when I'm like traveling and I don't really have like space or anything for this. I like the micellar water because it honestly takes off like everything so easily, and it's like a lot more gentle than like scrubbing with a makeup wipe. Just cover the cotton pad and start washing my face. Now, because I have really dry skin, I don't actually use like a face cleanser every day. What I will use is the Aveeno face scrub, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week when I'm in the shower. So it just honestly it works a lot better for my skin, so I'm not like stripping down all of my natural oils, and instead it's just scrubbing kind of the dirt and cleansing my pores and getting rid of dead skin cells, all of that stuff. When I use it 2 or 3 times a week. So I just find that works a lot better for my skin. I don't normally get breakouts, so that's really helped. I found like in the past when I used a lot of face cleansers, it would just really dry out my skin, and when my skin gets dry, that's when it breaks out. So, all right, I think that's pretty good. As you can see, it's super dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna take my next 2 cotton pads and also put micellar water on it. And then this is for my eyes to get rid of my my mascara. So what I do is I just kind of press it on my eye to kind of get the lashes a little bit saturated, so I'm not scrubbing them so much. And that honestly has saved my life when it comes to losing lashes. So that gets off most of it. And then I go under the lash line and I kind of brush up. See, again, getting out the last little bit, and then I brush down. See the difference? Looks all red, but there you go. So my mascara off in 1 towel, and then I do that again with the other eye. And then once I have all of the makeup off, I like to just get a little bit of water and kind of like wash my face with the water a little bit, and then towel dry, and then we'll move on to moisturizing. The towel is stuck on my nose ring. Okay, so normally the towel doesn't get stuck on my nose ring, but yikes. So now we move on to moisturizing. So what I like to use for night, so during the day, as I showed you previously, I use the Aveeno Positively Radiant. It's great because it has the SPF 15 in it, but for nighttime, because I don't really need sunscreen on my skin at night, I use the Aveeno Skin Relief 24-hour moisturizing lotion. So it's for extra dry skin, it's fragrance free, it's really nice. I really like Aveeno, it's always worked for me. When it comes to skincare products, I just find it really gentle and very hydrating, so I do about this size of a squirt. And then I'm also going to be using the Aveeno Positively Radiant Max Glow Infusion Drops. So it looks like this, a little bit. Squeeze as much as I can on there. So then I use it as a mixture, so I kind of mix it together. And just massage it into my skin. Feels so good. Like, oh, I love moisturizer. After I do the moisturizing, I like to take my Aveeno Absolutely Ageless eye cream. There was one, I mean, this one's for aging, but like I just like a little bit extra hydration. It's good. Like, I've seen an improvement when it comes to like the lines under my eyes, but I was looking for the I think they have an Ultimate Hydration one, but regardless, I like it, so there we go. And then to finish it off, I put on some chapstick. So this is the Burt's Bees Coconut and Pear. Oh, it's so good. It smells so good. There we go. Now I'm ready for bed. So just to recap,
the micellar water, clean off all the makeup. Then we wet the face, dry it, moisturize with the infusion drops and the cream, and then eye cream, chapstick, and we're good. So this keeps my skin really hydrated while I sleep. And then I wake up in the morning. As I said in the video, I don't wash my face in the morning. I usually just do the toner and then go straight into moisturizing again, and then carry on with my day. So I'll give you a little close-up of my face. Yeah, so that's worked for me. I mean, I found out that I had really dry skin a long time ago when I was really young, so just finding ways that worked with my skin and certain products has been amazing. So yeah, if you're worried because I didn't actually wash my face, as I said before, I use a scrub in the shower probably 2 or 3 times a week, and it's super gentle and it gets rid of all the excess dirt that I have, and I have not had a big breakout in years, so it's really been working for me. I hope this helps any of you, especially any of you that suffer from dry skin. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.